Hello everybody, Nitro's my name, Gene's my game. If you think I'm lame, then get out of my fame. So anyway, I just want to make a quick, not quick, but a video on Battlegrounds games for once. And you know what, boy, might as well, I'm a bit late, but you know what, RealmRampage has been quite fun, in my humble opinion. Despite being a Battlegrounds game and not, I wouldn't say low effort, but easier to make than others like Jujutsu Shenanigans or The Strongest Battlegrounds. So I'll just be going over why it's one of, if not the best Battlegrounds game we've received in a while. If you want to say like Jujutsu Shenanigans is better or whatever, that's fine by me. I haven't really played any others because you know it's not really my fighting style. I'm more of an ABA guy in my humble opinion. However, this game's combat is pretty nice, and so I'll just be going over a few couple of points. So first, it has a good base roster. I like the fact that it has multiple animes and like a single character from each, which is pretty fair in my opinion. And even though some of these are ported from the other developers' games like Goku, Karakuri, Ichigo, I understand, but at the same time, they still have to rework some things. They can't just make it 100% the same as it was in other games. And they're still well made. They fit in. So like, why not? Like Anime Showdown's Karakuri is pretty fire. If anything, the animation here is downgraded to fit the Battlegrounds game aesthetic, but that's still fine because it's pretty nice. I also like that it still has a couple of unique features, so it doesn't rip off every other Battlegrounds game before, such as the domain clashing is obvious, even though I'm not very good at those. But otherwise, you have I feel like the kill animations are pretty innovative. I don't know if other games do it better, but at least there's a like almost every move in base has a kill animation. Like Dio for example has 4, and they make sense. They're a nice touch to the game, in my opinion. I also feel like the evasive is pretty consistent and generous, even though the hitboxes on the M1s and dashes can be a bit inconsistent. And I feel like blocking in this game is kind of OP in a sense. Like you don't have many guard breaks, although that's why you have to like do it's a 180 degrees, so you have to like turn and whatnot, which makes sense. But still, I feel like it's yeah, unique mechanics. Even the awakenings are like not high effort, obviously, but they're unique in the sense that it's like Jujutsu Kaisen inspired again, where it's like panels of like their quotes. So if Sukuna's I forgot what Sukuna is, but like Dio's like greatest high, Karakuri's like he laughed too, which at least it's a nice touch. Even though the animations in this game are very not lackluster, but like very average at best, it's still a nice touch. I'd say combat is decently consistent and balanced to some degree. Obviously, you have characters like Dio and mainly Dio and like Sukuna that are pretty good, pretty busted. I'd say Sungjin Woo actually, but even like I feel like Ichigo and Madara, even though they don't have awakenings, they can still fight. They can still pull their own weight. Because combos in this game, mainly you can hit like 2 moves, 3 moves if you're lucky, without evasive, obviously. So it's still pretty balanced, fair, and it's more skill based than luck or like move spam, because the moves they don't deal that much damage, even though the cooldowns are low. But I like that cooldowns are also low. I'm assuming other Battlegrounds games do this, but still, the cooldowns are right. The awakening time bar is right. It's like what 2 lives ish, which makes sense. And they're also short, like 1 minute or less, which also makes sense because they're kind of OP. They have a bunch of AoE moves or like high damaging moves, and obviously the domains, which most of them are balanced. Well, obviously, if you fight someone in Awakening with your base, you're probably gonna die. So there's that, but it makes sense because at the end of the day, it's free for all. It's not there's no like 1v1 game mode yet. I don't know how that would work, but I would feel like the game would have much more content. It'd be more complete if you have 1v1s or 2v2s with stocks. Similarly to ABA or Strongest Battlegrounds has one, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, the content is a bit lacking, but I feel like it has a lot of potential, and I think this is a point we can agree on. Because different franchises, different devs. It might be a much better update schedule than Battlegrounds games like Strongest, in the sense that it's not too hard to import characters, with more simple animations and such. So I feel like there's a good potential at the very least. Additionally, I will admit there's not much else to compliment. The destruction mechanics, physics, they're as they promised. It's pretty nice, pretty consistent. It's fun. It's a fun touch. Obviously it doesn't change much, but you can have some fun interactions like falling into the subway or like just destroying buildings. And the rail system is also pretty nice, even though it doesn't bring much, obviously. And that's pretty much it. So obviously, the game's still, like I said, still a bit lackluster. There's not many skins. Yeah, skins. The skins, there are many, and they're kind of hard to get. Like, I don't think anyone's getting 500 kills before getting bored of the game, even me. So that's probably something that needs to be changed in the future. What else? I feel like jumping in this game is kind of easy. But I mean, is there really a solution to that? Not quite. But again, I feel like if you play with friends or something, it's gonna be pretty nice. I feel like that's probably the main flaw. That it's still an empty game at the end of the day. You hop on for like 3 minutes and leave. But at the other games besides like Jujutsu Shenanigans, which is like the exception, like it's still better than most other games. And has, like I said, a bunch of potential. Like Awakenings having damage, like you'd see on the screen, it's also a pretty nice touch. Or not damage, but just effects. It's pretty interesting. And what else can I really say? I mean, there's not really much to say, but it's a fun game. Nothing too deep. It's not gonna be like Deep Woken level or even like Heaven's Arena, Black Magic 2, stuff like that. But for what it's worth, it has a bunch of potential. I feel like the character choices are also pretty solid. If you have to do like one character per series, and they're starting with popular series at the very least. Manga Sukuna, you have Dio, my goat. You have Goku from Namek, which I mean I agree with. Have to keep a bit balanced. Sung Jin Woo, I mean, bro, I feel like we could have gotten another manhwa character, but you know what? The anime just dropped. Who cares? Even if it's kind of mid, he's still fun. Bit OP even. Karakuri, I mean, pretty good. One Piece villain, has a nice fight. The best fight, probably. Well, before Wano, at least. Madara was not complete, but actually is very probably, solid pick. I wonder if the Awakening is going to be like 10 Tails with like Infinite Tsukiyomi as the domain. That would be nice. And Ichigo, Vassal Lord